It took me almost 5 years to learn this, but I'm gonna try and teach you literally in 1 minute. And that is the core security things that you should be looking out for when you're building a UI app. And the first one that I like to start with is cross-site scripting. This is the most basic thing where you need to incorporate sanitation into your application when you're using HTML that comes in or even comes out of your application. And you can simply ask your LLM to look through the code and implement sanitization for HTML. The next thing is dependency vulnerabilities. This one is really important because when you create a new application or add any kind of dependencies outside of your code, the LLMs usually give you things that are about a year old or 2 years old. So you need to make sure that you ask it to review the dependencies and make sure that there's no vulnerabilities. You can use things like Snook or some other applications as well to do it yourself. The next one is server-side validation. So when you develop with the LLM, usually it's trying to implement client-side validation for you. And that is never strong enough. You need to make sure that you enforce the LLM to do client-side and server-side validation on your application. Another one is broken authorization or authentication. Essentially, you should never assume that hidden values or things within your app are set stone protections against any kind of intrusion that someone can scan or inspect your code and do some sort of an injection. And finally, exposing secrets or API keys. And this one sounds silly because we probably would never do anything like this, but you need to make sure that your LLM doesn't make those type of mistakes because it's easy a lot of times to embed that into your front end and not make you use a secret manager or something of that nature, or loading an env into your project, even if it's a really small one. So you need to make sure that you enforce that with LLM and tell it, hey, I'm going to use this secret manager.